As you lean in, focus, and pay attention now, you're probably looking at the screen and see, Brian, I see that you're a 5K rank inside of Hempworx, but you're not even binary qualified. So as you lean in, focus, and pay attention now, I want to share with you my Hempworx affiliate back office mistake to the tune of 450,000 BV, and I am not even binary qualified. So the reason why you should pay attention now, I'm probably going to blur out some of the names here, but what you should focus on is that in my personal enrollment tree inside of Hempworx, I'm currently, for the month of, I believe it's July, so July 2019, it closed out with $23,000 in BV, and as you can see, I was a little bit blown out with one of the legs, but I still crossed the 5K rank, and I ended up with 9,088 in BV, so I missed 10K just slightly. So if we come back to the screen, I want you to pay attention just one more time. 450,000 in BV as the carryover, and in fact, there's actually some additional volume for this current month. And what that means is that there is a lot of volume on one of my binary legs. So let me explain the Hempworx affiliate back office mistake that I personally made to the tune of 450,000 BV down the wrong side, and why it's relevant for you to pay attention now. So I'll assume you are leaned in and focused. The reason why it's relevant for you, or at least why you should pay attention now, is because in my personal enrollment tree, you'll probably know that there's really two compensation plans inside of Hempworx. There is the unilevel, the people that you personally enroll, and then there is the binary, which is really where you're just building two teams. That's all you ever do inside of Hempworx, and the reason why I love the binary is it maxes out at $1 million a month. Once you hit the rank of super affiliate, you can get paid up to 20% of your lesser leg, and that is what's going to produce one of the biggest residual incomes in all of network marketing. If you take a look at some of our top earners just in this specific community and just within our team alone, you're going to see some amazing stories. Now, obviously, you're going to want to refer to the income disclosure document of what the average people earn. But the reason why you should actually pay attention to me and my story and my mistake of the 450,000 BV is because it's not like I'm someone who doesn't take any action at all. It's not like I'm not someone who doesn't personally enroll reps. The reason why you want to pay attention is so that way you can make the most money and not make the same mistakes that I've made. Wisdom comes from two places: mistakes or mentors. And I've made a lot of mistakes. So this is going to be the part of the video where I show you how to get binary qualified. And you'll see that we're on the My Rotator page. You can click on alternate legs, left leg, and right leg. So by default, you actually want to leave it on the alternate leg. So one of the mistakes that I made early on is that because I got involved in a great team and a great community inside of Hempworx, one of my legs was actually growing faster than the other leg. So one of the incentives that I made early on, because I knew that I was going to be here for the next 2, 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years out, and one of the great pieces of advice in network marketing, and this really isn't for everyone, this is just someone who knows what their goals are. Here, let me put the screen up here for just a moment, is that it's a really good idea in some cases to build one leg per year in network marketing. And the reason why you want to do that is because when someone sees activity in their business, they're more likely to stick around for longer periods of time. And under the mindset of doing that and having just one leg, and sometimes you hear it called like a power leg, well, I felt that the power leg would long term produce bigger matching checks, because if you got anyone inside of the organization who had a strong leg and all they needed to do was build their lesser leg, and in a company where you can earn up to 10 levels of matching checks, and we're talking about 30% of a matching check, 20% of a matching check, 10% of a matching check, 5% of the matching check, which is really significant when you have a leader in your organization and they might do $10,000 in binary commissions. Could you imagine earning just 30% of that check? Or maybe someone over the course of 2 to 5 years does $100,000 a month. Could you imagine bringing in someone like that and how much you could earn from a matching check? And so that was kind of the vision. But the problem that it sparked within the organization is that because everyone was building this power leg, everyone was following the leader. Everyone was doing what I was doing, and no one was building their lesser leg. So that meant that there was a culture of no binary commissions, and there was a culture of no matching checks. So all of the income that was being produced was off of fast start commissions. Keep in mind, I'm someone that personally enrolled about 23,000 in business volume for the month of July of 2019, just for the sake of the example. I mean, since the time that I got started within Hempworx, and the team that we personally brought in, I showed you an example of some of like the personally enrolled, like the rank volume. But what you didn't see and what you didn't notice is that within my personal enrollment tree, we brought in over 600 people into the organization, and that's a combination of customers and affiliates. So not everyone is still active to this day. We did have a lot of customers who came in just to be customers. And the truth of the matter is that if you want to help your team inside of Hempworx, now that we kind of had a chance to test and see what the best way to come in and get paid, there's one message that you should be promoting inside of Hempworx, and that is to get binary qualified. So if you saw on the other screen how my left leg just kind of took off, well, what I should have done from the very beginning is switched it to my right leg. All of the big leaders that I would have personally introduced from my warm market, or any of my customers, or anyone that was supporting me, or anyone that really got involved into my business early on, I put them on the left leg. So I put them on the left leg. I never built my right side. It wasn't until I think it was like this last month that I finally switched it to the right leg. If you're new, just getting started, I would highly recommend that you leave it on alternate. It will save you a bunch of headaches. But if you do have one side that's taken off, just switch it to the lesser side. Now, if I come back to genealogy and show you like how I have just one side that's absolutely taken off, but I have just about 200 in binary BV on the other side. Well, you need 300 in BV to become binary qualified. So one of the reasons why I did want to shoot this video and make a good push is because this video is really going to go on my personal YouTube channel, and you might be seeing it somewhere else. But I'm the type of leader, like in a previous company, I personally sponsored 75 reps in 60 days, duplicated to 150. And I've had a lot of success on the internet with being able to take online business opportunities and just awesome products in the marketplace and get them to market. So if you're someone that's seeing this video right now and you want to get caught in the right place at the right time, I'm the type of person that's going to do millions of dollars in volumes, both on the left side and on the right side. So if you're seeing this video early on, kind of a quick plug that maybe you could actually get started with me, and we can take you to the top as well. But to help you inside of your Hempworx business, if maybe you're already involved or you just want to see how to do things the right way, if you get everyone binary qualified, and let's say you brought everyone in personally, and so let's say that you had 10 people that were all frontline to you, earning $1,000 in commissions from the binary, and from a matching check inside of this company specifically, where you earn 30% of the matching check, what is 10 times 300, which would essentially be that 30% of the matching check? That'd be, what, $3,000? $3,000 in matching checks every single month? That's what's possible with this pay plan, and that's just on the first level, and it goes up to 10 levels of matching checks. But you'll only see those matching checks if the culture of the organization is the very first thing that you should do is to get binary qualified. Again, the mistake that I made was that I didn't get binary qualified. I'm like probably 8 or 9 months into the company, you know. I just think that's funny because I put everyone on the one leg, and leaders will follow the leader, and everyone else did the same thing. So now I'm at the part of the organization where in network marketing, if you want to have a lot of success, you just have to do something. You just have to get started, because a lot of people, they want the perfect business right out of the gate. But the truth is, you can only steer a ship that is moving. You can, like a dog only barks at a car that's moving. A dog doesn't bark at a parked car. Does that make sense? And so now I get to see kind of what we did not so right in the organization, and I hope it's a valuable lesson. And even though we have things set up to do millions of dollars in volume down this left side, well, I'm getting ready to hop back up on the saddle, and we're getting ready to do millions of dollars down this right side too. And I just wanted to share with you that you're in the right place at the right time. Now's the time to make a decision. And I believe that if you want to not make a Hempworx affiliate Backoffice 450,000 BV mistake like I did, then you should really study how to get binary qualified and introduce maybe four of your best friends, four of the people who know, like, and trust you, four of the people who are maybe the most influential that you know, four people that would be good customers, four people that would just be willing to support you, and balance it out. Balance it out on both the sides so that way you can become binary qualified. And so I hope you don't make the same mistakes that I did, and I hope that you giggle as you're watching this video now. Click the link below and take action.